Welcome back to BaldHeaded Metal, guys. My name is Joseph. Today, we're going to do another Nightwish reaction to the song Planet Hell. Now, a little caveat. That's actually the first song I ever heard from Nightwish back when it first came out, was the song Planet Hell. And I did enjoy the song and I heard it with Taria and really loved that song, but never really got around to listening to the band, mainly because my brother was the main inspiration for where I found music. I was too young to really buy my own music, so I would listen to whatever he would pick up from those metal albums. Now, all this time passed, I've been reacting to a bunch of Nightwish songs. You guys said I should check out Planet Hell, but I said a caveat, let me check it out with Floor and see how she sings this song in comparison to how I remember it. Now, I think it's going to be a great song for her to sing because there is a level of intensity and aggression that I think she's going to bring to this that Talia perhaps, sorry guys, wouldn't. Now, this is not a Talia Floor comparison, but I will point out things which I prefer one over the other. I'm not trying to start a battle over which is the best vocalist. I think it's a beautiful thing to have two different vocalists that have completely two different styles in one band that we love. I think that's how we should kind of approach it. It's kind of how I feel about Exodus. I like Steve Zetrosuza and I love Rob Dukes. They both to me are really good vocalists. I might prefer Rob Dukes over him, but I still like both of them. And you guys specifically recommended this live footage, so it should be interesting. Planet Hell. Ha ha ha. Yeah, I remember that. Let's see if it's Yuka playing on the drums here. Oh, it is. Okay. I got Jack Sparrow. For first concert. Oh yeah, you had to learn the songs really quickly. My man Marco. I love when they build up songs like that. They just hype people up right before it kicks in. Especially with this song, he has a nice kick right in the beginning. Always the love crowd participation and crowd, like all those what people some call gimmicky things. When they get people involved in what's going on, you really feel like as you're one part of a whole. All right, let's do this. I don't know why the volume is so low, but I wish it was a little. Oh, here we go. I already like that it's heavier than the one I remember with Daria. They have a slightly heavier sound here. Already on board. Nice. Her voice. If anybody can tell me a little piece of history, because I know with different bands, sometimes when you get a new vocalist, people tend to get excited because they know this vocalist came from a different band that they liked, or there was already some sort of hype around them. Was that the case with Floor, or was she kind of relatively unknown to people, especially Nightwish fans? So there was a sense of fright almost. I remember that feeling that with Iced Earth when Matt Barlow left for the second time and Stu Block took over. I didn't really know who he was. I didn't really listen to his music. So there was definitely some apprehension and fright. I'm like, oh man, is Iced Earth over? And in that case, yeah, he did an admirable job, but he was never the same as Matt Barlow, in my opinion. But it looks like in Nightwish, she just took a different step and captured fans in a different way without trying to repeat what Daria did. Whereas Stu, I think, under the supervision of Schaefer, was trying to repeat what Matt Barlow was doing. They didn't give him the kind of room to experiment and do something different. I love Marco's voice in this song. I also really appreciate that as big as this band has gotten and was, they still dress relatively simple. They don't try to fancy it up for no reason. I enjoy their simplicity in their clothes. You can see some bands that started as these like hard edge guys, and then they dress like they're about to go into a business meeting. I'm like, okay. I like a simplicity. I like a person who's very down to earth, and they seem to be very down to earth. To my son. Yeah, she definitely brought a more of an intense approach to the song, which is reflected also in the music itself being a little bit more rough. And I can't imagine the kind of pressure probably Floor had during the first round of tours. Anybody, I shouldn't say her, anybody who enters a band midway, like Ripper Owens for Judas Priest, Jesus Christ, I can't imagine that pressure. And having to perform and learn the song so quickly and perform it, because people always expect the best. You know, you're not always going to get the best, but you always expect the best. I've been there where I've heard Slayer, one of my favorite bands of all time, sound like shit live. So much so my brother walked out. I've never seen my brother walk out on a concert. He walked out. That's how bad it was. So it happens. We didn't blame Slayer for it. He's just like, hey, maybe next time they'll sound better. He didn't take it personal. It happens. Sometimes the sound tech messed up. It's not necessarily the band's fault. But it looks like she stepped up to the plate. Sense of humor, that's important. Hey, I don't see New York anywhere. They didn't go to New York in this tour? Crowd surfing. Yeah, I've gotten dropped on the crowd surfing before a couple of times. Yeah, this was good. It's different. It's different, and I think she did a good job of, again, bringing a different intensity to the song. I think it's one of those songs personally where I think I'll prefer the original, and not because I think she sang it worse or something like that. It's the first version I heard, and it's hard for me to let go of that particular sound where I originally heard the song. I've mentioned this before. There's bands where I loved, for example, I can't imagine uh, Rob Halford singing Tim Ripper Owens songs from Jugulator and that other album they released, or Iced Earth, Matt Barlow when he does the older songs from the first vocalist. They're usually not as good as the first vocalist, even though he's a better singer. It's just you like the sound that was created for those albums sometimes. And it's the beautiful thing, you could come back to the studio records or the live footage and listen to the songs again with the singer that you love, and then get a different version to spice it up a little bit with now Floor for you guys. But I think I'd prefer the Tario. I'll leave it at that, and hopefully, again, creates an interesting conversation for you guys, and just a difference of opinion. I think that's important to have sometimes. Guys, make sure you enjoy the rest of your week. Stay safe, keep it metal. Peace out.